We'll start with a Mustad Heritage Curve Caddis Barbless C49 size 18. I have shear 40/0 black. This is the Surefire Midge. So we just attach our thread behind the hook eye and we go just a few turns back. We remove that, spin our tying thread anti-clockwise to give it a flat profile. We want a really fine body here. So we just go a wee ways back, and then I've got some, this is a Barry Ord UV Enhancer Grey. I used to use Aero Wing in grey for the shuck, but I've gone over to this. All you need is one single strand. You can see it's multi-stranded, so what we do is we just tack this in on top of the hook shank, and we make 3 or 4 turns, and then we fold that bit over to double it, and we go back not too far. That will do us just fine there. Then we can go back up. Remember to flatten your thread. I want to go up now to the hook eye, and it's important we have flat thread here. Now I'm going to use some foam cylinders. These are small, white. You can use whatever colour you want really. So we just take the end of it. Again, it's important that you have flat thread, and we just pinch that in right behind. It's a little too far forward, but right behind the hook eye like that, and then we can go forward, catching that down, go back a wee ways, that'll do us that. Then we go in behind the foam, then we can come up and go around. Now it's best if you go up a wee ways and just tighten in, and then we can go back down lock it off every now and then so it doesn't come unravelled. Spin our tying thread anti-clockwise again. Now this is a special hackling technique with this that I'll show you very shortly. Come in there in front of the hook. There we are. We go back. Then we can take our scissors and want to trim that off about the same length as the hook shank. Just like that. Now I've prepared a hackle that's a little larger than required for this size 18 hook. I like a little larger hackle on this, and I've stripped off one side. Now what we're going to do is I'll spin my tying thread clockwise now to give it a round profile to make it smaller in diameter, and I'll come over left to right and lock that off, then right to left, and then we can pull that hackle stem up and tie it down to secure it. Then we can go up the post to tie in the hackle like so, and go back down and finish at the rear of the hook, the rear of the post. Now what we're going to do is take ever so little black fly right dubbing, and we'll just push that up, and then we'll catch it in with a couple of turns just at the top like that, and then I can tighten everything up like so. Then what we need is a couple of turns, just build up at the rear of the hook, at the rear of the thorax, just check that it's all okay on each side. Then we can go up to the front of the hook eye, and then we can work our way back. Don't need much at all here, just check that it's all okay, that's good. And then I can go up and around the post like that. I'll take my hackle plier. Now what we're going to do with this hackle, the reason for stripping it and tying it in the way I did, is that I want, unlike a regular parachute hackle where you have the shiny side or the concave side of the hackle on top, this is reversed, so the hackle fibres will point up like an upside down umbrella. This will make sure that the midge fishes a little deeper than with a traditional hackle. So we'll just go around here, like this, and of course because you strip one side of the hackle you need to make a few more turns than normal, like that. And then I'll come around, go over the hackle, go under it, make sure that you go under all the hackle points, then we can release that, and we'll make another couple of turns around the hackle. Then we can remove that. We can trim our post down to the desired length. Now careful, because the hackle points are pointing upwards, you have to take care that you don't cut the ends off them. I like it short like that. I'm going to put a little bit of wax just on my tying thread there, and then I'll come up, make a whip finish under the hackle. Now the wax will hold that thread in place, that knot in place, and put another one in if you wish, but it's not necessary. And then I can come up, carefully remove the tying thread. You can see I've got one hackle stem there. And there we have it. Now if you can see that the hackle points are pointing upwards rather than down, and that's the Surefire Midge. It's a absolutely devastating pattern in these small sizes. You mustn't overdress it, but that's it. If you enjoy the videos, please like, share, subscribe, and thanks for watching.